Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Crames here for another episode of Going for Gold. Now it is me versus Ginja Ninja. Yeah, I think that's how I say it. And this is a little bit of a lengthy game, so I'm going to do it at double speed for now. All right, so what's going on here is I'm like, ooh, Protoss. Means I might get a little more Marauders. Not really. I'm a little still bad, remember this. But just making sure I don't get supply blocked and SCVs and whatnot and all that fun stuff. So let's get past the boring part real quick here. See what's going on. I ended up, where am I at here? I ended up scouting him up here, did a little dance. Try to patrol out a little bit, see what was going on. And while I'm at home, I've been doing this thing. Yeah, 1 racks at 12. What was this? Okay. 1 racks at 12. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a little bit, sorry. 1 racks at 12 and then 1 racks at 14 or something along the sorts. Now, I'm still not sure when I should start getting my add-ons, like my tech labs and whatnot. That's something I'm going to really start working on. But at this point in time, I think I'm doing all right. I'm trying to build my gas up so I can at least get some upgrades and whatnot. I have a nice little contingency right here, which actually isn't too bad. And I go out to build my supply depots because I do get supply block for a little bit, which made me a little sad. But I pushed out Stim pretty quickly because I want to try and get medevacs and Stim. There's a pro that was coming up there to come and scout, but I said no siree, no. I'm trying to get my Stim and my medevacs up at a decent time. I just got to figure out what's good and what's not and all that fun stuff, like I've said before. And as you can tell, my voice is still kind of healing, I guess. It's a lot better than it was, but I've been kind of talking a little bit all day today, so it's kind of gone down the crapper. All right, so I got a tech lab up, working on Stim. I thought I was okay when it came to minerals and whatnot, to build my starport, which is why this was delayed, because normally these two are on spot. And decide, oh hey, it's time for a reactor. So I go out, build all that stuff. I'm building SCVs the entire time. I have learned, and I am very, very happy with what I have learned thus far, except not now. Up until this point, about 40-some supply, I was making SCVs constantly, but I was checking back. But anyway, so I take my force up here, see what's going on. I've scanned a little bit that he's building a couple things, that he's got his Twilight Council and whatnot. I come up here, starting to build out some medevacs and get a little bit more of an army. My macro is not as good as I believe it should be. I'm normally pretty on spot with it. I don't want at least when I'm going on 2 barracks. But so I come up here with 2 medevacs just to see what's going on. I scan. I do a little bit of damage, quite a bit of damage actually. I probably shouldn't have stimmed. I try to do that, try to stutter step, come back. Take out a little bit of his army. I think I should have went up there, either that or at least finish off this Nexus. But I take out most of his army, and for some odd reason, I didn't follow him up. Oh wait, I did. I fault. Oh, the probes kind of really got me there because he was warping to more zealots. He had another nice warp in. And I start bringing some guys up here, a couple extra. I don't really have a whole lot though. So I thought, I'll stay here for a second, see what's up. And I accidentally hotkeyed some of my barracks to my way up here already, just because that's what it was accidentally on the hotkey, so I'd right click. And those guys were not hotkeyed up, and that was a nice surround by him. He actually wasn't too bad. Whoa, whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Oh dear. No. Oh man, he picked up a lot of my medevacs. He only chased me with a couple stalkers, but those stalkers were enough to pick my medevacs off and all that fun stuff. I believe I already have siege done. Yes, I do. So I start bringing some tanks over. I'm making sure I'm not supply blocked by quite a bit, as you can tell. And at this point, I knew he was going stalkers, but I said, I'm Terran. I'll just start getting upgrades pretty soon. So I ended up getting combat shield, which is very delayed. Combat shield was very delayed. I started building some more barracks here, 3 more barracks. I was going on 5 barracks. I believe this is for the rest of the game. I stayed on 5 barracks. And I had my second expansion for not too long, actually. been working on it for a little bit. I'd like to try and get expansions about as soon as I can afford to do it, which, as I've said before, I'm still learning what I can afford to do. Excuse me. So, nice little army up here. Keep forgetting if let's see what's going on here. He has a nice little army with a Colossus going here. And I did not know that he had an observer there the entire time. I should have guessed, because I did see he had a robo a while back. That's my own fault. So he was pretty much seeing, oh, hey, here's exactly what he has. Here's what he's getting. Yeah, I got to start checking that out a little more, but I wasn't really paying attention. And I realized that it blocked in my tanks. So I started building some extra tanks, but I didn't even worry about it because this little area right here, I blocked them in, so I just brought them down. I think I had a couple at the end of this. But, so, you know, I'm accidentally hotkeying a couple things here and there. So I have 2 fully saturated bases. Actually, this one's a little more. Yeah, that was just because of that. Yeah, because I was losing. So I say, hey, I believe at this point, I completely missed that. So he knew I had tanks moving out. But at this point, he's working on a 3rd base, and I believe I actually scanned this. Because I was making sure my energy was kind of low. So I'd like, oh, hey, I'm going to be cool and try and lead some of the guys in here. So I believe I scanned a couple things at some point soon. But he knows I'm coming. I have a nice little army. Nothing too crazy, but... Where's it at? Of course, I didn't bring my tanks up with me, and my medevacs, I'm still not sure. Oh, I tried to target down the Colossus. Do I get anything? What do I get? I get some tank spots, but then I see, oh, hey, he has Dark Templars, so I scan and kill him. But he's already taken out a tank or 2. So I try to move these things out, see what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. I'm like, oh, hey, cool, I got the Colossus. Crap, my army's dying. Let's see if I can bring him into the tank fire. And he's not that stupid. Because I keep thinking about, I keep seeing, yes, the Dark Templars. Now, at this point, this command center has been up for, I'd say, at least 2 to 4 minutes. I should have done something with it, but I didn't think about it. But my main mined out, so I thought, oh, hey, why not do all that stuff up here? So I have this big army. I have all my guys rallied over here, starting to work on it. I'm actually not too bad in supply right now. And did he cancel? Did he have anything researching? And he didn't cancel it. Oh, yeah. That makes me a little happier. Tried to take out the Dark Shrine, but that didn't work too well. And then, of course, some of these Marauders over here. I didn't see this happen until it was too late. These Marauders over here were just kind of, looking at what was going on in the medevac. So they just followed the medevac up to their doom. That was not fun. So I'm working on scanning all over the place. I want to see what his army was like. And I started to work on my upgrades. I was very, very, very late on the armory. It's about 25 minutes in. I should have had that a while ago so I could work on 2-2 a lot quicker. And I finally think, oh, hey, ooh, yeah, I forgot about that. And this happened. And as you can see, there's a bunch of Dark Templars. You can hear them all over the place. Did he even storm? Oh, it's not ready yet. So he just had an Archon there just for... So I'm like, stupid me wants to try and drop in the middle of this, even though you can clearly see it's coming. These guys are just completely doomed. At this point, I have Vikings. So I'm like, oh, hey, he's got that. I should get Vikings. I didn't even think about a Raven due to I can just scan if I hear it, because I pay attention to my in-game sound every once and again. So I'm scanning. I did a nice little drop here. I killed some of the workers. And I saw, oh, hey, he's warping in. Oh, he only warped in 1 stalker. Ah, that makes me a little sad. But nice little army here. I have these things queued up to the max 24/7 because, oh my gosh, he is floating so many minerals. I'm actually quite surprised. I've been floating a lot of gas this game. I realize this. And I'm not sure what the best thing to do with that is. Yeah, I was scanning all over the place because I wasn't sure where his army was. Actually, where was his army? Oh, he was massing up front. Aha, and he has Templars who have Storm, and whatnot. But, so this is what happens. I see this, I move out, do a little bit of attacking. I say, you know what? I got Vikings. Vikings take out the Colossus. His army was a lot scarier at first than what I thought it actually was. So I took all this stuff out. All behind this, making sure that I am going through and keeping these things maxed, completely maxed. I want to get that as much as possible. So I come in here, go up, say screw it, I'm stimming. I got Vikings for the Colossus. Colossus, quick work of the Colossus. And that actually wasn't that bad at all. I did win the game. But the thing, and I did have a constant stream of guys just coming up to about, I think, here or something like that. But my thing is that I need to, this game, I want to try and get my upgrades up because it seemed that he had 1-1. I mean, I stopped his 1 shields at one point, which is really nice. But I did not get my upgrades rolling as quickly as I believe that I should have. This armory was way too late. And oh yeah, my friends are on. Haha. And my upgrades weren't rolling as much as possible. See, I was working on level 2 armor and level 2 weapons at that point. I want to get 3-3 quickly because 3-3 Marines and Marauders are pretty awesome. But my expansions didn't go too bad. My opening, I'm still trying to figure out when are good times for this, and I probably could have done 6 racks at the very least, especially since I had 2 full mining bases and whatnot, and I had a couple idle SCVs, 10 idle SCVs, holy lord. So, anyway guys, I won yet again, really awesome. I love it when I win, but even on wins, I can still learn from them. So, I think I probably could have done a little better with that initial first push, but actually it didn't end up too bad at all. So, alright guys, so until tomorrow or next time, which hopefully will be tomorrow, I'm going to keep playing, I'm going to keep getting better, and check out my vlog. If it goes over MLG, the stuff that happened in MLG, how Minecraft's going to be going, and how the gold for gold stuff is going to be going. So, I will see you guys later.